Hello guys, welcome back to the last video and episode of the FIFA World Cup 2026. Now we're gonna talk much about the third place game, France versus England. It was total football enjoyment and not a serious game, most probably a charity match. But yeah, England scored 6, France scored 4. England were purely dominant in the first half, and once France made their real substitutions, then they scored on 4. But yeah, England came in and scored another with Jude Bellingham with the last goal of the match. Uh, it was entertaining match, but this is not how a World Cup game should be with the stakes so high. But yeah, both teams were playing football to enjoy, and that is what we saw. Coming to the biggest and the boggest final match, I would say pure dominance again from Spain, even more dominant than France, I would say, because France was at least looking lethal in the attacks. Argentina, on the other side, they didn't have much of a game plan, and we didn't saw that much of a fight from Argentina. It was not their day, I would say. Messi didn't involve himself as much as he would, but I wouldn't say that Messi was at fault, but he was a little bit, I would say, because Argentina's whole game plan is around Messi. Give the ball to him, make sure that Messi receives the ball in the space where he can create or score goals. But Spain did a tactical masterclass more than France, I would say, and it worked because France had 3-4 players who were lethal, but Argentina had only one, that was Messi, and their plan worked perfectly. Start of the game, both teams were nervous, same as France, but Spain looked more uh, mature, I would say, and Argentina, the whole match we would see that there were a lot of mispasses and lots of mispasses. Spain were not finding that much of space in the midfield, but whenever they got the ball, they made sure that they count it. And we could also see that final third passes were more from the Spain Spain's perspective, like the midfields. At one point, Kubarsi also had a shot on goal. M.A. Martinez was the lone warrior, I would say. And Spain's strategy was to play from the Tagliafico side so that Messi won't receive the ball as much as he would. But yeah, complete dominance, and once Enzo got the red card, it was inevitable that a goal is coming. And out of all the people in the Spain, Ferran Torres scored. I mean, he's a real shark, knocking out both the goats, one in assist, one in goal. But yeah, Argentina came in with a physical game as we all saw throughout the World Cup. But I think this game they got a few silly yellow cards. Like Enzo's yellow card was so silly that he just complained that it was a foul, and the referee didn't have word off on it. He just directly gave it a yellow. Paredes came from the bench. As soon as he got from the bench, he got a yellow. Lisandro Martinez also got an yellow. Then Romero also got an yellow. They were playing on thin ice, I would say, and that thin ice just slipped when Enzo got the second yellow, and he got straight red. And yeah, I would say Argentina was never in the game. I think starting 11 only we saw that it was not at the peak, because I think Spain had created a plan well versed, and again the Spain black magic worked. Like this time, it was twice as hard because in the second half, Licha got injured, and then Romero also. So the defensive substitutions were not as good, I would say, and that slowed the game a bit for Argentina. And yeah, Spain played brilliantly, Lamine Yamal, Rodri, but they also played a little tricky because some fouls were not that hard, but they fell so hard that they gave it a foul. Once Enzo got the red card, then Spain were like they were one man up, and yeah, so that's when the substitutions also came, where Pedri was on the field for attacking, and he got so many spaces in the midfield that he attacked so much. Second half, in the extra time also, they got so many chances to score the goal, and Nico Williams got one chance, Merino got one chance. Nico Williams also scored one goal with Ferran's touch, but that was ruled out because of foul. And at the end, Ferran just scored the goal. Both the teams, I would say, well deserved for the finals. The both with opposite ideologies. One with coming back from the late scorers, other completely dominating the game, and this was expected from both the teams. Argentina lost because of Spain's dominance, and Spain were not afraid to keep the ball. Like I would say, I would have said in the prediction as well if I had done a video, but didn't have time this whole game, whole weekend. Spain is the only team who could have beaten Argentina with the way Argentina was playing the whole World Cup. Because even if because France also settles down at some point, England also settled down in the once they scored the first goal, but Spain, they know how to move the ball around, well, even if they concede the goal, even if they score the goal, sorry. And that's what we saw. Like once the goal came for Spain, yeah, they were a little out, but I would say Messi still created great chances for Argentina, just that they couldn't bury it because they were not in the game from the attack phase. So few chances that we Argentina got still got missed because of the rhythm of the game. If they had attacked more, I would say, then they would have equalized at that point. But the shot came in the second half of the extra time, first shot. But yeah, they completely isolated Messi just for those 4 5 minutes, I would say, in the last moments of the game. Messi came alive and still he shot one goal. He shot on the goal once with Merino's header's clearance. Got one cross, like one pass to Julian Isimene, and that cross that Kubarsi got cleared. And after that, it was almost done. Like we saw how Argentina played in the whole match, and everybody's saying that Argentina didn't play that much. Yeah, they didn't play that much. One team was not playing that great of a football that we expected because it was just not their day, and Spain they literally just demolished like their whole game because we could see like the clearance passes when Argentina were not got the ball from the attack of Spain. They were not able to find their players. Even if they were giving the passes, it was not going to their player. It was directly going to the Spain, and Spain literally got some counter attacks with the clearance balls of Argentina. McAllister cleared one. Enzo sloppy, very sloppy in the game. Montiel got substituted with Molina. I don't know why. Lautaro didn't came on from the bench. I don't know why. Nico Gonzalez starting, Paredes not starting. These decisions really affected Argentina's rhythm, I would say. And if they had kept the starting 11 as before, game would have been different because they have started this game whole World Cup with the same squad almost, just few tweaks here and there, but this tweak was a little bit much, I would say. And yeah, it's the end of the World Cup now. Spain are the champions. Lamine at 18 is the champion. The prodigy who Messi touched is the champion, and now the baton has been forwarded to the new generation. This Spain team is going to be very difficult to beat, and yeah, Messi's last game, I would say, in the World Cup, I think he has been a great player for Argentina. Three World Cup finals in six World Cups, all started, all captained, lost two. This one would hurt more because they didn't create much. 2014 final also, it was, I would say, more better for Argentina because they had few big chances. But yeah, and 2022 final was the greatest final for them, as we have seen, scoring two goals, then conceding two, then one in extra time, then we're going to penalties, and then with the World Cup win. So yeah, Spain undisputable in this World Cup, score just conceded one goal, and yeah, they are the champions now. Congratulations to Spain, to all the fans, and yeah, we this survived this whole World Cup, 104 games, especially in India with the night time, and this has been a great journey. So thanks for watching my videos, and hopefully in the club, when the club football starts, I would be able to incite you more. Just a rant video. I don't know why. I still headache from the last game because I thought Argentina would do something at the end, but didn't happen. So yeah, thanks a lot. Peace out. Bye.